Today, I'm rescuing some old ornaments from the trash. Some assembly required. Hello and welcome to my version of a thrift store makeover, except that I didn't get these from a thrift store, so it's more of a rescue them from the basement and save them from the trash. These guys used to belong to my grandmother, and they are the stuff of absolute nightmares. They have red eyes, they're not molded very well, they have little bits sticking out. So I think that it's time to rescue them from themselves and make them attractive? Can we do it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Please help us. So my plan is maybe we can give them a little bath, clean them up a little bit, and also remove the little overflow from the molds and give them a little bit of a better shape. Hopefully we can do that without just snapping everything off. Then I'm hoping that I can give them a little coat of gesso so the paint will actually stick to them and we can improve their appearance. So let's get started and see if any of this works, because they can't be too much worse than this, I think. Let's find out. Help! So here's what we're working with. Hopefully this shot makes it a little clearer why they need to change. Yikes. Oh, this guy only has one antler. Okay, maybe you can't tell. Their eyes are red. Oh, you can kind of see on this one where the extra plastic squeezed out of the mold. I'll try to clean that up too. I'll start hacking at it with one of my little files. Yeah, it looks like you can just kind of go to town on these guys and file this off. Their foreheads are also a little bumpy, and their legs, this was a strange mold. Well, that looks better. I'm also definitely getting rid of these ribbons. Only a few of them have survived since the 80s. Huh, I thought this would be easier. Ugh, here's the carnage from everybody being filed. Time to even you out, buddy. Is this even gonna cut? Yeah, yep. I will just file down the rest of that. Bath time! Ooh, they are not clean. Next up, gesso. Fun fact, I have had this gallon tub of gesso since college. Here goes! Ah, that's nice. The gesso will cover the darker parts and create a nice smooth surface that the paint might actually stick to. And here they all are, nice and primed. Now that they're dry, I'll start with the gray paint. Who's first? Oh, good, it's a nice color, but it's gonna need a few coats. Yep, this paint is pretty thin, but I still say it's an improvement. Now I'll just coat the rest. That's one coat. And here's another. Finally, here they are after their third coat, which was mostly just touch-ups. Apparently, I'm told, they look creepy with their blank gray eyes. So let's make their eyes black. But they're very small. I hope this brush will do it. You don't mind being the guinea pig, do you? Ah, this brush is a little big, but I think that I can just make it work. Which one do you like better? This one or... Ah! Soulless black eyes are not better. How about some highlights? Yeah, White dots fix everything. For the highlights, I will just dip a toothpick in a little bit of white paint and dot it on. There, now everybody's got highlights. Next, I'm going to jazz up the antlers and the hooves. They are just not festive enough. I was looking for something shiny, and I found this holographic glitter paint in Silver Illusion, and I thought it might match. So let's make some disco ball antlers. These guys are going to be ready for a party. I'm planning to paint on one sort of thin coat at a time and build up some sparkle. But this is pretty thin, so I might change my mind about the thin coats as I go. One coat, two coats, three coats, starting to look sparkly. And here they are, after 4 coats, ready for some sparkly, shiny fun. For a little color, I thought I would add a bow somewhere. I picked this coral pink color because there was no skinny red ribbon in the entire store. And also I think it's a pretty color. Anyway, I just learned how to make a nice bow that doesn't look crooked and uneven, which is how my bows usually look. I will show you how I made them. So, start with a piece about a foot long. Wrap the ribbon around your 2 fingers like this. Hold it in the front and wrap clockwise around your fingers. When you get back to the front, stick the rest of the ribbon between your fingers to the back and pull it through. Now, you pull that end up and over back to the front. And here's where you tie the knot. You put the end of the ribbon, the one you just pulled over, up through this section and pull it through over to the left. This part is a tiny bit tricky since the ribbon is so slippery. Now, pull everything so the knot is tight and the bow is pretty even, but not so tight that it won't come off your fingers. You can even it out more once it's free. Now, when I first learned this bow, I was pretty satisfied with this side here. But then I turned it over and that is so much better. Finally, just grab your scissors and trim the ends. You can even fold the ribbon in half and cut a little V if you want to be fancy. Ta-da! Normally, you melt the end of the ribbon a little bit with a lighter so it doesn't fray, but I don't have a lighter. Just bring the ends into the heat over the candle until it starts to melt, but careful, it goes fast. You could also brush the ends with glue if this candle stuff seems like a little too much. I bought a stem of this sparkly stuff. Don't worry, it was on sale. I thought it could be a good contrast with the bows, and there's no such thing as too much glitter. There might be, actually. But let's see how it looks. Oh, here they are together. I just hot glued them together in the back. They're pretty. I was thinking something like this. You could put it up on their back, but it's kind of weird. I definitely need to do this, right? Okay, after like 20 minutes of trying to decide if they should face the same direction or not, or which direction, here's my herd of reindeer. Are they a little odd? Sure. Do I like them much better than before? Definitely. Here's a little reminder of the before. I think that these are much, much better. That was fun! Really not hard. The only tricky part was waiting for the paint to dry because I am impatient. And I learned how to make a cool bow. So, if you had a nice time, like and subscribe, New videos come out every Saturday, so make sure you click that all notification bell so you don't miss anything. Until the next video, be awesome, and I'll see you then. Bye!